Flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha, MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she break numero uno. Colder than you.
Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money, aka Trap, and welcome to the official Salt in the Game album review of Flea Lords and Mephux. Pray for the Evil 3. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get it. Now, everybody knows how I feel about Flea Lord, you feel me? I'm putting my Timbs up tight for this project, you heard? Third album in the series. The first two, hard to sell to me. I believe there's the review for those are somewhere on the channel here. It should be. Flea Lord had a strong 2020, coming in 12 for 12. Strong 2021 too. He had a project with Rock Marciano and everything like that came about. But this right here, I'm gonna let you know, and I just want to like salute Mephux. The production on here is so crazy to me, and it like caught me off guard. Like, it's crazy because Flea Lord has had a couple of projects with like, you know, like some of the best producers and stuff. And, you know, it didn't hit me like how he might have wanted it to, you feel me? And I believe when he gets with Mephux, he is so comfortable. He's okay to explore and be kind of experimental in certain spots on here. This shit was really, really dope to me. I'm sorry, I had to get my notes. All right. The first track on here is called Welcome. And this is just an epic beat, a big beat. This is a great intro. I wrote down here, this is the Flea Lord I love, just off the first track. You feel me? It's just like, life is full of lessons. The icing is the blessings. I pray the Lord protect us. He invited to my sessions. And it's crazy you say that when, you feel me, it's called Pray for the Evil, but you tell him the Lord come to the sessions, and I believe he showed up because this shit is fire. Next track on here is called Pay and Homage featuring Core Mega. This is a crazy beat with violins in the beginning, and then it speeds up. Mega comes on here, holds it down. Lyrically, I'm a thorough reminder of an era so epic it's timeless, and that's a fact. You feel me? Straight facts. It's a beat break in here that is so reminiscent of Jay-Z's Blueprint. My Mother Loves Me, like when it just drops. And then Flea Lord comes and he attacks the beat, paying homage to Core Mega at the same time. Yo, Mega, you a legend in the bridge and the rock. You feel me? Queensbridge and Far Rockaway, where Flea Lord is from. Next track on here is called Go Mode. Like, oh man, Mephux again with these like menacing and like this like menacing and warped horns type beat where Flea Lord, Funk Pete, and G4 Jag, they come here. This is a really, really dope like posse cut, to be honest with you. If we saying like three niggas could be a posse cut on a track, this is gonna hold up for the year. I am not gonna lie to you. Hit again. Flea Lord, simple but effective all the time. Hit you for the Gucci because you looking like a coochie. Only time you seen an Uzi when you looking at a movie. And then he hit you with this fast flow, a little faster pace coming from Flea Lord, because Flea Lord, he takes his time. He does, you know, double works and stuff. He extends his last words of his bars out like his champion, like he's shouting and stuff. So he gives you a faster flow in the mix of this too. Funk P on here, he keeping the energy on the track. The Flea Lord comes back again with this fast flow before G4 Jag comes and like smooths everything out. Like his voice smooths everything out with the horns is doing and stuff like that. Just a dope track. I like it. Next track on here is called Notion. This is a real warped, like it starts off with this warped, slow down sample, then it goes into the full sample on here. And it's just Flea Lord reminiscing off of street life. That was the old days, but this be the new. And he just telling you, you know, kind of his journey in the street to where he's at right now in the music game. Really dope stuff. Next track on here is called Essence featuring Fat Joe. This is maybe like the simplest beat on the album. And when you have an artist like Fat Joe, I definitely understand like the pull back on there because you want Fat Joe to shine. And Flea Lord actually takes a back seat to Fat Joe on here to let him shine as well too. My shit go rat-a-tat boom, messed up like MF Doom. And he just reminding you of his longevity in the game and how a lot of niggas wish they could be around as long as him. Even though I did not fuck with Fat Joe's last project, What Would Big Do? I thought that was really just atrocious way to try to pay homage to Big by just like dwindling him down to this thing. But, you know, it is what it is. We also just like Fat Joe just floating around because we had just heard like, you know, Pharrell use Fat Joe sample, you know, crack on Pusha T's album. That review is also on the channel. Next track on here, Chop and Slow, featuring DJ Red. You feel me? This is an epic thing right here. Dope, like, interlude thing. And he's being, like, very experimental on this track, even though it's just, you know, it's not a full track, but it's a full track at the same time. Next track on here, I Still Pray. And this is a smooth it's like a smooth beat. This is featuring Stars Coleman. White Powder had the town jumping like Dwight Howard. Then he starts referencing the beat on here. This reminds me of A Quiet Storm because it got them smooth drums and the fine chords, which it does. Stars Coleman comes on here like a surprise to me. Like he comes in the track like a real surprise, a really dope surprise. Really nice. Next track on here, Juice featuring UFO Fev. Cup runneth over. I give juice to my friends. So just saying, you know, as he's getting blessed with stuff, he's making sure that he's doing what he's supposed to do when it comes down to his friends and make sure he's spreading the love. That's what Fleetwood does. You heard? Next track on here, Final Floor, Conway, Rock Marciano, Traded Truth. And it goes back into that like chop and slow thing going on here. It's a real menacing track as well. Everybody's holding it down. It's not a bad track on this album. I am like thoroughly elated that, you know, this was Fleetwood's like first project of the year and like a really dope project as well. Next track on here, Impala featuring TF. And here comes, it's like a trap record. It's like a dark piano-based track record, but the shit is dope as hell. Out the Mud is this slightly distorted beat. I'm sorry I'm talking about the beat so much because the production I feel is so fire on this. You feel me? It's just so fire to me that I'm laying really into the production on here because I really appreciate it, Mephux. Last track on here, Goodbye, featuring Tiana Denise. They made an album called Mask and Glove at the end of last year. That was fire too. It was just like R&B and rap merged up. You heard? This was really dope. If you got a chance to listen to it, let me know what's your favorite beats and bars. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, make sure you listen to it and let me know how you like it. You feel me? Because Fleetwood is going to give you Fleetwood. That's what Fleetwood does. That's why we love him. It's that grit. You feel me? Every time I hear Fleetwood, I always say, like, you know, I got to stab a nigga on the train, giving me that energy, that vibe. So to see him experiment a little bit, and it's like done so well, and he's not jumping outside the box and stuff. He's just taking it like to another level. Really dope stuff. But I'm about to get out of here. I'm Madam Money. You can follow me on Twitter and IG at Madam Money Says. That's MADAMMONEYSAYS. You can also hear me on the TrustStation.com every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and every Thursday at 11 p.m. for the replay. You heard? But I'm about to get out of here. Peace.
Ready, steady, aim at the target. I'm flooding the market, a break from the garbage. An artist, sensitive about mind pardon. No margin for error, flawless be rarer. The black cat goddess, you walking with a panther. Painting these pictures with words like Samantha MacGyver. Alchemy on the track, make it lava. And I won't stop rocking till I retire. Singular or plural, she break numero uno. Colder than you know.